And welcome back, Firewood addicts, to another episode of Travis Does Firewood. Today, we're doing something. Stay tuned. So the firewood stand has been busy. I think today, happy belated Mother's Day to all the moms, grandmas, and especially to the people who want to be moms and are struggling to be moms. Heart you, and I hope that one day you can be mom and be content and loved. Anyway, so this today is Friday, but this is gonna come out on Monday. I had $50 worth of sales. Bam, 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 hit. It was this $20 rack of wood, and then one guy bought a $10 premium kindling bundle. So I'm gonna go to where I bought that firewood. You saw episode, and see how much is left of that load, and see how much, if that was, not worth in terms of like how cheap it was, but in terms of like inventory, to have inventory so people come, they get their wood, so they are not turned away. So and then I had an idea. I bought this, the episode, that like kindling cracker thing. Well, I found one for sale, and it was super cheap. I went to go pick it up, and then I went ahead and put it on Marketplace to rent. And I got a few people who were like, yeah, I want to buy it. I'm like, no, it's for rent. Oh, it's for rent? Well, I can just buy it for that much money for full price. Well, it's not for sale, and if you want to buy it, then buy it. But it's a daily rate, and then if you want to use it, then use it, and then come back with it. I don't understand issue. Maybe I'm being greedy. You let me know to like rent things out. Do you rent off your splitter? Do you rent other things at your house and like informally? I don't know. People are funny like that. I need to recoup. I need to make some more mini bundles soon. That's low right now. But yeah, let's go check out the stack of the wood that I bought the other week. It's not sunny today. It's 80 degrees today. It's definitely crazy. Not good to be wearing a black shirt, that's for sure. But before I left on my trip for Florida, this wood, this pile, and this pile from the arborist place had fallen, and then when it fell, it knocked down this stack. So this stack here, this wood here, is all from that I bought. It was 2 cords plus of wood, and a lot of it I had to resplit, and then I have it in stacks. The first row is for bundles. The second row, so you can get in here, second row is for my rack wood right there, the middle, and then the far one is for my bonfire racks. So this had fallen down too. I had to restack this, but this is what I have left. I have a lot of bundle wood, which is fine. Some of this bundle wood I can mix and make the racks with, but I have been selling the bonfire wood. I don't have a lot of this, but this stuff here, this will go up here. This wood, the middle of it, a lot of it is not fully seasoned. So I've noticed on my firewood stand that it's between 18 and 25 in the middle. So just, there's a warning on it, at least. But yeah, but recently this pile here from the arborist, this son of a gun fell down and I had to stack it for a third time. Not fun, not cool. I did a short on it. Some of you can feel the pain. And one of my supporters, my viewers, said that what I do with what he calls the a-hole pieces, and you know who you are, I think it's Brandon, and he puts them on top. And I agree with you, because the pieces that are twisted, they're gnarly, they're not straight, they're funky. I agree. Put those pieces on top, because they're gonna mess up the whole Tetris feng shui of your stack, and it's gonna fall down. Yes, granted, as stacks do dry out, as they season, they could shift, and that makes sense. But I don't think I'm that bad of a stacker. I think this looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but I don't want them to be so close to each other and perfect that they won't dry. So having some air gaps in there is a good thing, but maybe too much of an air gap, would want it to fall down. But what I did do, I don't know if you can see this or not in here. Let me see if I can show you in here. In there I have some wood. Yeah, you can't see if it will. Hang on, let me go to the other side. All right, just a little better. On the inside here in the middle, I have some pieces and they're laying across. And those would be what's called the 8-hole pieces, the ones that are funky, wonky, but they're still good for like burning, right? I mean, all wood burns. So they're kind of like spanning across. The middle is open, so those are kind of spanning across, still drying, doing their thing, but they're not stacked to cause a stack to be wonky. So that's that, which is why, I mean, I need to buy stock in Harbor Freight. I swear, I'm going through a lot of these ratchet straps lately, and it kind of sucks because I use them for on my truck. I have them in case I need to secure a load on something. But maybe I need to calm down and spend the money, spend the time, and when I build these wood shelters, because these are just like half thrown together scrap pieces. Nah, I'm not buying lumber. This is all scrap from pallet or from the cabinet shop up the road from me. Whatever I can find to put these things together. A tarp roof, I mean, that's not ideal by any means, but hey, it's working. But in doing so, this is kind of, it's shifted, it's funky. So I had to put this like pine pallet up to kind of secure this from falling down again, which isn't ideal. And then what when I figured out when I got back is what happened here is when I secured the bottom pallet to the top, this piece here, these pieces weren't secured very well, or they were short, right? So then I put in a longer one and that bent. That's good. That one did not bend because it's a solid piece. And then what I did with the front here is I had to put another ratchet strap, not to secure the load from falling down, but for this to kick out. And this is the brace for the whole wall. So yeah, this is definitely on a season, and I like this wood for the arborist. This is a mixture of whatever, but and this is all going to be sold, or I can burn it myself, whatever. But to make sure that it is secure, I don't have to stack it one more time. I may go to piles, but as right now, everything will be stacked. But another thing I want to point out is even the wood that I got the other day that was semi-punky over there in that pile, and then on the back side of this pile here, look for critters. I'm talking about bugs. I'm talking about carpenter ants. You don't want ants in your firewood. So if you see them, keep an eye, especially if the wood's coming from a foreign yard, not your own place. You don't want to bring in bad bugs into your wood yard. So when you get a load, scope out the wood real quick, see if any holes split open, and there's any bugs in there, quarantine, or just get rid of it right away, burn it. You don't want bugs in your wood. They'll just cause chaos. So just keep an eye out on that. Just a pro tip, keep an eye out on your wood for bugs. So, like a lot of you, there's always things to do and to prioritize what needs to be done first or second, or sometimes with projects that to do X, you need to do Y, but to do Y, you need to do Z, and after Z, then you can get to X. It's one of those chicken and egg things. Or you just bypass all those options and do something completely different because you don't want to stress about getting to one thing to get to the next. So, yeah, I don't have... Ooh, hey, I'm seeing a bug. I see one. Right here. Check out this bad boy. This is what I'm talking about. That is a massive carpenter rat. That is disgusting. See that guy right there? We don't like that guy. That is nasty. This came from, I think, this cedar. I need to keep an eye on this. I don't want these punks in my wood to infiltrate, create more chaos. This is the second one I've seen in this wood, and then there's the first one's right there. See that little punk? We don't want bugs in our wood. It's the second one. That's not a good sign. I don't want to have to quarantine this stuff. That's nonsense. Bah. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, to do something completely different, right? So what I think I'm doing is I'm gonna get that mini chainsaw and see if I can cut up some of the cedar wood here. I think cedar's gonna be soft enough for that small saw, I don't want to bring up one of my JAMAs, my big ones. I think this is soft enough, dry enough for that little saw to handle. Let's try it out. Let's see if that will work on this. I don't know, start something different, and then we can put it directly in my lawn tractor trailer to stack. I think this is wood. I mean, some of these pieces can be good for the firewood stand. Some that are small enough to be non-premium kindling. If the bark comes off, then they could be, in theory, a premium kindling. So we'll see how this goes. There's definitely some routes, and then obviously like the bell ends there will go into my cedar chunk, right? So let's find that saw. So this is, you see, I still haven't sent it yet. So this is now 24 hours post of the Echo drying out and drooling off all the oil. So just an update on that. I'll get that sent out to Tony as soon as possible, but as of right now, it's still here. So, and I'm gonna get, and then the chains that came with the chainsaw, and this is the one I want to see. This thing is. What did I do to this? What did I use this for? Oh yeah, this is on that job where I got that recent wood. Oh man, it was wet, and I was using this to mark. Oh, this looks like this is terrible. I got to take better care of my stuff. Does it even work? What? Is it dead? Oh, did I break that thing? Well, that sucks. How did it die? Did it just get moist and then just the battery died or something? And the motor? Oh, great. Well, I don't have time to mess with this now. I had a project to do. Well, I got a package today in the mail, and I don't know what it is. So, I opened it and then took out the case. So let's check out what I got. It's right here. Let's put it in my hand. I had the marker. I don't know. We'll see what's in this case here. I mean, people send me stuff. I don't want to be the channel that like thrives on free products and to ask for them, and that's all they do is products. But if it's sent to me, then I'll use it and see how it goes. Oh, well, that's cool. Hey, what is this? Is this a saw? Hey, just what I needed. Another saw. Right on. Oh, what's in this thing? So what brand is this? It's cordless instruction manual. Well, okay, so is it Lovewee? Is that what it's called? Lovewee. Okay, so it came with a spare chain. That's kind of cool. Spare chain. And these gardening gloves, which are not going to do much for safety, but we got gloves. Came in a bag. Come on, bag, get off. What do we got here? Okay. Now, it says 6 to 8 inch saw blade, but this chain says 6 inch, so I think it's a 6 inch blade. This looks a very similar length blade chain as mine. So then this is the lock for it. So you have to press this button to move it, and then the primer bulb. That's literally a primer bulb. Why do I need a primer bulb if it's battery operated? And this is for the oil. Well, this is cool. I don't think I have that on my other one. It seems beefier than my other one. Glasses, the goggles. That's cool. Right on the cancel. And then one battery. Well, that's disappointing. My other one has 2 batteries, which is why I got it. It had 2 batteries. But this battery seems to be more beefier, more volts. And there's one that you plug in with your charger that looks like a toy charger there. That's kind of dinky. So let's see if this thing has any charge. Push the button. Oh, full charge. Yes, Kaylee full charge. That's awesome. That is cool. All right, so, and then we push the button. Oh, she's working. Ooh, zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom. Feel that power? Do you hear that power, folks? Ooh, baby. Alright, so, and then the chain is definitely loose. Let's take out the battery just for fun, just to make sure. I'm doing this one-handed here, because I have you in my other hand. So I want to tighten the chain. That's kind of loose. So can we do this? Yeah. So is that tightening it? yeah, that tightens it. That's kind of a cool deal. And then we need to put oil in here, but it didn't come with any oil, right? So, wait, there's oil, the red in there, so I think that's oil already in it, so that's positive. So do I need to use the primer bulb to prime it to work? Sorry for the jumble. Does it? Yeah, well, I don't know what the primer bulb was for, but yeah. So I could read the instructions, and it has nothing to do with like being a man or not a man and not reading instructions. I don't think I need to. It's working. It's fully charged. The chain's tightened enough, and oh, the battery's not on. That's why it's not working. Ha! Put the battery back in, Travis. Come on. I appreciate that it comes with fully charged. That's cool. So I think it's working. It's just I have the manual in case, but I implore all of you watching this, read the manual. These gloves are nice. I mean, maybe this is like geared towards women because it's so small for like cutting brush or branches, but I have small hands and these gloves fit perfectly, so I'm going to wear them. So we're going to put on the measuring tool here. Fits almost perfectly on the bar. You can see here, kind of fits perfectly on there. And measure, and we're gonna cut. See how this bad boy does. See the chain, because it's new, is loose already, so I'm going to tighten it back up. A little tightener, back in the grooves. A bit more. Why is it not wanting to tighten? Better than nothing, I guess. Whoa! Calm down, Travis, calm down. Only a saw. You need to calm down, Travis. Whoa! Hey now, watch out! Man with a saw. We we are cutting like crazy now. I go, watch out. Yeehaw! Alright, so I think you got the gist of the saw. Seems to be working good. Teeth are sharp enough to doing the job, and I appreciate, again, the battery's full, but this is cedar. Let's go dive this bad boy into something that's more harder. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so this is an oak branch. Yes, I have oak here. You didn't know that? You know how I can tell there's oak? Because acorns hit the metal roof. That's to my left, and it's loud. And there's acorn shells all over the ground, and the squirrels like to hoard them. It's a free-for-all. It's crazy. It's insanity of the acorns. Anyway, this branch fell down at some point. I don't know when. So I'm gonna crack into it with this bad boy and see how it does. And then you can be the judge. This is worth anything. It's weight in gold or whatever. Oh, hey! Not too bad. Granted, I think this is pretty punky. This is dead, but hey, that ripped through it though. Wasn't too bad at all. I wonder if this oak is any good to split up and burn. That was a big sizable branch that fell down. Let's cut up a few more pieces. What do you think? Should we do that? Yeah, let's move this real quick, and then I'll cut some more. Yeah, not too bad. What about yay? Woo! See if you can move this down a little bit. Yeah, that's doable. That's doable. Pivot you around here. Can you see this? Yeah, that's not too bad. All right, so now, I mean, really what I'm using this saw for, or if my other saw is working again, is to put it on, take this safety guard away, hand out the trigger, anywhere near the trigger, put this magnet on here, and use it as my measuring stick. Yeah, once in a while I'll cut a small piece or two, but I think this is handy. I think this has a place for it. And you can find a deal on it, heck, why not? Okay? So, the one thing I will say, and you will hear me say this again in the future, is because it's electric and it's not gas powered, the sound is not like a boom, 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 or a wah, wah, wah. I mean, like a ported. It's this electric motor, and then all you hear, the most you hear, is the noise of the cutting. So it kind of, I mean, it looks like one too. It looks like a toy. It feels like a toy. It sounds like a toy. But, folks, this is not a toy. So just had to switch your mind around that you have a tool that could do some damage. This could cut off a finger, or a hand, a limb. This would hurt. So if you get one of these, just be careful, like you would a chainsaw or an axe, right? So, warning. Mark this bad boy up. One mark. Two mark. Let's just do 3 cuts, and we'll see how this goes. How long this will last. not too bad. I want to show you the wood shavings. I think you saw that, all those cuts. See how cute these are? The little bitty babies. It's little bitty for the mini saw. It's so cute. Nah, that's funny. Anyway, let's go back and wrap it up.
2,000 years later.
Yeah, so I forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, digging the Lovely, you see here, Lovely saw. I mean, it runs, it cuts. Definitely not a toy, so be careful. But yeah, I think this is a good addition to any woodyard, just for like limbs or pruning or just a quick cut. There's a place for this, I think, in any woodyard. And for me, it's gonna be mostly with my, what's it called again? I keep forgetting the name of this brand. It's called, there we go, AccuMark. I'm not sponsored by this company yet, but yeah, AccuMark. Put this on here within the, oh, sorry, I knocked you. Are you okay? Put it on the bar so the chain doesn't rub it, and then you can use this to mark your rounds, and then you can buck. So I think this is a good addition to any tool yard. But yeah, those are my thoughts, ideas on this product. So dig it. So I also got a package in the mail. Wanted to open it while I was on film. I don't know, I have not opened this package, so it's just gonna be, I think I know what it is, but it's from my buddy Mike over at the Rusty Garage and Homestead. Mike just hit 1,000 subs, and he is grateful, he is thankful, and I wanna thank you to my my viewers, my supporters who support Mike as well. A good channel out there, so I want to commend Mike for his hard work, and it's well deserved for him to hit that mark. So he sent me 2 stickers. Check out this new logo that he got. These stickers, these are cool. Okay, go and check out his channel, get some stickers if you want some stickers. Send me 2 stickers. Got a letter here. Travis, keep doing what you're doing. We all enjoy watching Grants on 100 or the 1K milestone. Enjoy your new tool. Keep cutting and keep between the dishes. Your friend Mike. Mike's a good guy. A solid cat. Let's see what he sent me here. Wrapped in this, at this packaging here. What did he send me? What did he send me? It's well wrapped. Ooh, a ratchet scrunch. Ratchet scrunch, cool. Right on. That's the only thing he sent. This other thing, right? This is just packing. Yeah, these are handy. I already have one of these, but he didn't know that, or he forgot when he sent it to me. I think there's 1 or 2 brands of these. This brand can be found on various sites. This brand is called Ratchet Scrunch. Like, that's the name of the brand, I believe. And goes with it goes on Husqvarna and Husky back and forth, and you should not have to take it on, do this. You just use ratchet like you would do with any ratchet. And this, I believe, still, at least for my bar, this is too thick to get in the bar guide to clean it out. So I wish it was a little bit thinner, but I do like these products, and having more than one is cool. So thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for your support. I appreciate it. And look for your mail for your for your 1K sub gift. So dig it. Yeah, so that's gonna wrap this up. This episode, just I guess replacement saw. I guess if the other one isn't working, I need to look at the other one too. But it's nice having this one sent to me, and I'm having 2. Or yeah, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I hope that you liked yesterday's podcast with Ken from Ken Cuts. That was a good episode. One thing that I haven't got a lot of answers for is his the notion or the concept of leaving wood uncovered and letting it get wet and then dry out, get wet and then dry out, and having that be a better way to season your wood. I want to know your thoughts. I know that the podcast series gets less views than my normal episodes, which is fine. The podcast isn't for everyone, even though I still think it's a really, really cool idea. But let me know your thoughts. Does wood dry better when it gets wet and then dries out, gets wet and dries out? Does it check better? Does it dry better? Does it season better? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, life's too short to be a prick, so be kind to one another. I appreciate it. Until next time, thank you for tuning in. Rock and roll. Stay safe and keep cutting. Cheers.